celebration. Them memory is a shoot like a paint job. Money can't done, money refill. We no go less than couple 100 mil. I'm saying to big girl, them not easy for time for we link and a link and chain. So put a smile on your face.
Alright, welcome back to SouFLoTV again, everybody. It's your host with the most. Hit that subscribe button for me now. War pot get bubbly, circle them suddenly, leave them ends ugly, with a case spray with double D. Thou shall not trouble we, thou shall not trouble we. The demon them rise when we not like, when nothing puzzle we. Rise Max and Glock, Seckle and catch with the clutch back. Shut a ramp with your head rough, boy shouldn't walk in a the trap. You skelly sing like, hey. Welcome to SouFLoTV, man. Listen up. One of my favorite artists in dancehall music is Lee Sparta. I'm just throw that one there off of the head, just off something I can remember. This is a dancehall video, but not really dancehall video. It's pertaining to a certain thing and thing. Incarcerated dancehall DJ Lee Sparta is urging Jamaica's youths to stay on the straight and narrow. This is an article that was recently printed in the Jamaica Observer, so big up to JamaicaObserver.com. He took to social media to share his message yesterday. Quote unquote, he said, "May I be of myself. Crime and violence must stop. It not pay. It costs. Love is the way." And according to them, he posted this on Twitter. I could have sworn I seen this on Instagram. Maybe he posted it on both sites. Neither here nor there. According to statistics that were released by the police, there were 37 deaths in the first 8 days of 2022. That means that Jamaica going bad. January 1st to January 8, 2022, a number which represented a 32% increase over the corresponding year of last year. What that means? That means when people say it's going to get worse, and things are get bad, and it will get worse, then that means that this is the proof right here. Now, according to the 2019 United Nations International Children's Emergency Fund, or UNICEF, Jamaica country report, listen to this, Jamaica's rank in the world for being one of the most murderous countries, or one of the countries with the highest murder rate. Jamaica sits at number 4 on the global scale. Now, I want you to just think of how many countries are in the world. Don't even bother think about it. Just Google it. Just ask Google. Google how many countries are in the world. Or if you know who have iPhone, or ask Siri and all that. Just dig up the information and you will see that that's a whole lot of countries. And out of the whole lot of countries, we're at number 4. And it seems like, honestly, we're competing for number 1. Now, we like being number 1. We like even being 1, 2, and 3. That means a gold, silver, and bronze, like when the girls them sweep at the Olympics and these things. But we don't like being where we're at now, number 4, for being the most murderous country in the world. But that's how things are going on in Jamaica. So Lee now, who many will say is a violence producer, and someone that has close links to the underworld in Jamaica and knows very well what is going on. Some people are saying that he perpetuates dangerous things behind the scenes, but then comes out on front page and says stuff like the violence and the war must stop, right? Like him bipolar or something. I don't know about any of that, and I don't know Tommy to be that. What I do know is they had been after him for years, and they were unable to get him in all the things that they had accused them of. And then, boom, they caught him with a gun. Lee Sparta was also pleased about his daughter's recovery following a March 2020 shooting in Flanker, St. James, which left his daughter, hospitalized. And it also left a 9-year-old dead from that same shooting incident. So it wasn't no small incident. It was something that was serious. Whoever was shooting came to kill. And they miss and hit whoever they hit. According to what I can remember right now. I covered it then when it happened, then with all the details then. Don't quite remember that now. I'm just reading that part of the article. And Tommy said, quote unquote, "My baby hand is getting well. Nah lie. Wanna forgive me my props, is what he said. Probably meaning, hey, it's taking extensive therapy to do this, and he has the resources, and he's paying the money, and he's getting her the proper help by the proper experts, physiotherapy, and these things to get her arm working again. And also, he's probably saying, coded, my baby hand is getting well. Now lie, on forgive me my props, meaning man never tap over there and go broad day brawling, murder something, because that's your child, right? And I know if I have access to guns and man make gunshot reach my child, then yeah, tap over there and dash for something, right? So be proud of me that I didn't choose that route, and this is what it is. Anyways, I don't know what else I could get out of that message. Lee Sparta's daughter is seen on Twitter performing multiple rotations on an exercise machine for the hands, and she had sustained injuries to her hand from the gun attack. Now, in March of 2021, Lee Sparta was sentenced to 3 years in prison for illegal possession of firearm, and he was also sentenced to 2 years added to that 3 years to make it a total of 5 years for illegal possession of ammunition in the gun court division of the Home Circuit Court in Kingston. They said that he would have to have those run concurrently, which means that he would serve the longer of the two, because the shorter one would run out while he's trying to accomplish serving the longer sentence, the 3 year to the 2 year. So he served 5 years. And of course, there are people who are saying, oh, you catch him with gun? Oh, okay. Guess what? And them kind of entertainer here, I buy a gun and give the gunman them, and them gunman friend them, they are the violence producers, etc., etc. Him should I get at least 7 years. No, nothing run concurrent. I've heard also some people say, lock him up and throw away the key. Life in prison, them should I get once you catch them with gun. Well, I've explained this many times before, right? That Jamaica is that kind of place. And when you have clout, popularity, fame, and money, and these things, and nice things, there's extortion, there is robbery, there is something where you call sliding and step down pan a boy. So when gangster ready to go step down pan people like Lee them, because he might be riding around in a drop top Range Rover or Mercedes Benz BMW X6 or X7 2020, whatever the year is that he's in, people see that as a target. Some man see it as a hard target, some see it as a soft target. So in other words, then, he got to protect himself out here. And if the FLA, because before this, Lee didn't have no criminal record, and he is a popular person, so I don't know what's the deal. Like, why would a person like that not be allowed to have a licensed firearm with concealed carry so that he can defend himself? I feel like so them set him up, them bait him, and he just said, you know what, I prefer be judged by 12 than carried by 6. So them have to go catch me with it, because I'd rather be caught with it than to be caught without it, because serious times. Now in March of 2021, when they gave him this time, that was that on the time for the gun. But what you don't remember is, that, let me explain to you. So according to the police report, on December 14, 2020, the entertainer whose given name is Leroy Russell, he was arrested after a vehicle, this is Lee, he was arrested after a vehicle in which he was traveling was intercepted by a special team members of the Jamaica Constabulary Force. The men in the vehicle were searched, and a 9mm Glock pistol with an extended magazine containing 18 rounds of ammunition, the belly full up, was found in that search. Here's the thing. That thing wasn't found, according to them, was not found under a seat, and them have to question 4 men in the car and say, who for gun this? It wasn't found in the trunk. It wasn't found hidden under the hood or bonnet somewhere. It wasn't found in a secret compartment in the dashboard. According to their report, it was found in his waistband. That means it tuck in his waist neatly, and you can't say it's not yours. We find it upon you, right? So he got his time for that. Shout out to Tommy Lee for starting or for speaking to these youths and send out a message, you know what I'm saying? Because they listen. A lot of them listen to them entertainer here. So if Uncle Demon or whatever them want to call him is not doing demonic things and is telling them, say, yo, that is only entertainment. But on the real though, y'all need to stop the killing because love is where the thing is at. If he is that type that is doing that, then that can certainly save a couple of lives. And every life saved is something that's is a life that's worth it, right? But here's the thing. I'm concerned about how Tommy is going to come out. I'm more concerned about how he's going to get out of prison. Because realistically speaking, I don't know if y'all know this, but the gun that was found in his waist, he did not contest it, right? He admitted to it. Him say a fee him gun. Him never say, a lie police I tell. I then put it in my waist. Or Jesus Christ, I've never find no gun in my waist. The man just write the reports because him want to send me go to prison. That's not what Tommy said. In a court of law, he said it's his, and he accept all responsibilities for it and responsibility for his actions, and he will sit himself down and do the time. Okay, admitted to the gun, and then what? They sent the gun to forensics. Remember when I covered this, I said, why the hell would an attorney even go forward with the case without getting forensics done first and have your client say, yes, you found the gun on my waist and I'm guilty, it's my gun? Because guess what? After Tommy pleaded guilty and got sentenced, the gun was sent to forensics. When forensic testing came back, the gun that they claimed they found in his waistband had 2 high-profile murders on it. Wanna forget that? Eh? Remember the 2 British link-up murder, them Father Fowl and Wani British? Them 2 body there, upon the man gun that's in his waist. So when the media keeps on saying that he's going to be doing 3 years, even though he was hit with 5, I'm wondering if the law is going to disregard that those 2 bodies was found on that gun. If that's the case, which I highly don't see happening, so Tommy Lee will have another thing to answer to. He will have to go answer to the bodies that were found on that gun, what he knows about it, where he acquired the firearm from, all these things. I mean, he can really just say, listen, it's a black market gun. Seeing somebody tell me about, say them have a strap for me when I'm brethren them, and him give me, but him can't say that kind would have to go say which brethren. If I'm a boy, me don't know. It's sticky upon him. I'm not even gonna go any further into that. What I will say is this though. You see, a lot of these youths glorify certain things, right? And a lot of them really actually believe that their favorite artists that sing about Mara fly pon wall and bust out boy head with Meninics and all these things, they actually believe that their artist goes out, bust gunshot, kill people, then go straight to the studio, write songs about it and these things. There's a good percentage of youth out there who believe this. And I've said this time and time again that it's important that these artists don't perpetuate the BS and try to have these youths believe that that's who they actually are in a real life. Now, if you're a gunman artist, then what's coming to you is coming to you and you will eventually get it. But if you're just an artist and you draw inspiration from the things that's happening around us, whole heap of murder there in Jamaica, that means whole heap of murder got in the music. Because that's what dancehall is. Dancehall chronicle, ghetto life and all these things, right? So that's expected. I don't like to see when some of them glorify certain things. Yo, man, a bad man, if gangster drop a jail, oh, no boy, no water can't talk to me and none of this. You know, that right there, I want people like Tommy Lee them and Vybz Kartel to tell, which Vybz Kartel has done it. He's told them that nothing no nice in you, right? You in your next man out there ride off your woman, your head in there hurt you because you don't know what's happening with your family in there. It's hell on earth in there. So don't go in there, right? People are extort you in there. If you don't have no muscles in there as far as you don't have no pull, You're nobody with no name. Nobody now put no money on your books. You don't get regular visits and good caretaking off. Them are going to treat you a certain kind of way in there. And it might end up you being a man that is designated to wash man drawers and socks and them kind of something there. Right? So the youth them need to know these things. You're little and frail. I heard a story about how the prisons are in Jamaica are sectioned off from a brother who did a story on YouTube, and I think he served like 13 years in there or something. And the man I tell us that them have a separate section for people who, you know, like them go the other way. And he's saying that, yo, if you can't hold it in a GP, general population over upon one side, now move you go around at the next side. Round at the next side now, where these people are housed, more than foolishness going around there. Don't feel like because you moved around there, you're in protective custody and you're okay. The youth them need to know. So there are men in there who are way bigger than you, way stronger than you, been doing this years and years and have years and years to go before him come out of prison. Hasn't seen a woman physically, sexually in years, and him well hard up. So when you're like a soft self going there now, the man there will ask you for some body or some favors, and if him can't get the favors, the brother say him will knock you out and take them, or beat you down and take them in there. Seeing? So if that's what you're choosing as a youth, then just know, say, boy, I can't go with you, and I don't want to go with you. It's a message from the artist one of the artists who people are saying need to do more of this type of message right here to the youth them. Right? Try steer them on a right path. And I'm closing this video by saying this. Trust me, the artists them was sing about gun and bust out head seems like they have to actually live it out or act like they're living it. They're in character 24/7. Seeing? Look on Alkaline. Alkaline make good music. But once Alkaline pick up the gunman thing, it's like that's his persona now all the time. It's like he's stuck in character. And Alkaline's biggest songs are gal song them. Not gun song. But the gun songs keep coming. Anyhow, not to blight Alka or nothing. Me know say Alka have whole heap of potential. He's proven himself now at this point. His name is solidified in the dancehall books at this point. And this wasn't about Alkaline. Me just a draw example. So big up to Tommy Lee, any which part him there. And we look forward to you getting out. And we look forward to you getting back to taking care of your children them and all these things. Me just want to know how that a go work out in the end with the gun that was found on his waist that went to forensics and came back with 2 high-profile murders on it. Leave your comments in the comment section below. Talk to me. Catch you on the next video at SouFLoTV. I'm out. Peace.